right, welcome back to the channel. All right, where's the finish? Well, here it is, all right? In the arms race of dating, this is it. Anyways, I got a video for you today. Crowder has taken the red pill. Full disclosure, he did not take the red pill. He took an L and now hates women. This is what happens. I see it all the damn time. And every expert, right, red pillar, manosphere, dumbasses like Pearl here, right, come out of the woodwork and give all the credit to the red pill. What is the red pill? You don't even know what the red pill is. How many times have I said? The red pill is but the same as the Matrix. Neo takes the pill. He chose the rabbit hole. That's what that is. And he woke up in shock to realize that everything he thought he knew, he does not know. All the shit he believed is not true. That's what that is. It ain't, oh, now I know the truth. No. It ain't, I'm now a master at dating. Nope. I get what women are. Nope. It means do not know a damn thing. The whole movie, well, not the whole movie, but pretty much 85% of the movie is about Neo learning to walk damn near, then running and jumping. And everybody fails their first jump. It's just like, it's exactly like the Matrix. That's where it came from. That's where it is. Anyways, I'm going to show you real quick. Don't need the whole video. It's a 21 minute video, right? And you're going to see, and I'm going to give you the answer immediately. And I'm going to tell you right now, both Pearl, who is indeed a woman herself, does not know what the hell she's talking about. But she is a woman. Fundamentally, she knows or accidentally hits some of the marks, right? As for Crowder here, Crowder has the very real problem that every other guy has. It's this lack of understanding, this lack of knowledge, lack of knowing the simple but yet rejected by pretty much everybody right now. I know what you're gonna. Well, if everybody, yes, but this ain't no damn democratic process. It doesn't care about what you care or your opinions or what everybody says. It just is what it is. Anyways, let's jump in and I'll show you what I mean.
The rates of divorce and who files for divorce most often, anywhere from 60 to 70% of the time, it's women.
Okay, Crowder keeps taking the red pill.
The dynamic that we see that is consistent is young men who want to get married. Right? This is really only for people who want to get married, and this is really only directed at people who want to have a more traditional marriage.
Okay. There's keyword right there, right? People that want to get married. Well, spoiler alert, everybody wants a mate. Okay? That's it. And everybody else that has a mate, I'm pretty sure, is now in a relationship full blown, if not married at all, completely. And at the top of the video, all marriages, right, are basically, or divorces, are initiated by the woman. That is your number one clue right there. Okay? It doesn't mean blame them because it's them all the damn time, right? But let's just say, let's use that argument because that's what both Pearl here and Crowder are basically pointing at. All right? It's all women's fault. And never once is there a single, right, objection of going, well, what about the guys? Now, I'm not blaming the guys. I'm just saying, not one time is that a question, right? Which is clue number 2. But anyways, let's jump in.
That is hard to come by these days. And a lot of men who have been traditional their whole lives and have now worked and achieved some degree of success, we get a lot of questions regarding this. They say, yeah, but how do I know that the women who are closer to my age, who now say, that they want to be a stay-at-home wife or a mom, or they want a more traditional relationship when they live their whole life progressively in a feminist way. How do I know that they're being genuine? And so a lot of
They're not. Like it's very obvious. They're not being genuine because actions speak louder than words, right?
There you go. Two fundamental dumbass takes. Now, I don't blame them because they're speaking out of just straight up obvious. And what's that other word? Just logic. Straight forward logic. And I know that would make sense, right? In a perfect world. And it does make sense logically. And I know how that sounds, how I just said it. But we're talking about women here. Right? So their logic is out the damn window. And that's another clue for you right there. Right? But they are both blaming the woman. Well, women claim to want this, right? And how would you even know if they're genuine? Right? And then Pearl adds her dumbass 10 cents. Well, they're not being genuine because action speaks louder than words. Yes. Yes. But if you knew, right? And ironically, she's a woman, right? But if you knew that women don't do logic shit, they also really don't have a say. But that's a whole nother damn thing. Right? So that's a lack of understanding. That's what that is right there. Right? You see, Crowder here wants the easy way out. Well, you know, if a girl says she wants this, well, I'm going to provide it because she said that she wanted it. But you missed the part where you can't be the man because you just did what she told you to do. That's a rookie move. Right? And Pearl here just knows the basic shit that women bullshit all the time. And they say they want something, but it's not really what they want. Matter of fact, they're just saying shit to get what they really want. But that's different, right? That's a whole nother video, right? But I'm trying to show you it's the rookie mistakes, right?
They're not. They're lying. Easy.
of guys aren't willing to take that risk.
Bro, easy. Oh, man. It's
and they're
amazing.
checking out. Because you see a trend. This is becoming increasingly common. Now, it could just be because of social media. I think you probably would have seen women saying this from the 60s all the way up until now, where they do college, glorified years of alcoholism, finding themselves, traveling, boss babe. And then they say, well, actually, now I do want a more traditional life. How can a man who's taking that risk identify if someone is being genuine? And
How? Here's where we get to the actual problem / answer. Okay? It's amazing to me. Like Pearl here is just like me. Easy. Right? It's easy, yes, because she's a woman. And she knows that women lie. But she don't give you no answer at all. Nothing. Right? And then you got Crowder here, right? Well, how does a guy do this due diligence? How do you do the task at hand? Well, let's see.
you, as a woman, how do you know that you're coming at it from a genuine place?
Well, that's where you just fucked up. Right there. You as a woman, again, his answer, because at the end of the day, look, Crowder supposedly took the red pill because he failed, because he took an L, because his marriage fell apart, because he couldn't do all the debate in the world, right? Changing his mind, and he couldn't change his woman's mind. That's what that is. It just is what it is. Right? All the money in the world, because he's got money. He's got success with his little platform and the show. And for him thinking that he's a great debater, right? And a political analyst and all this other crap. And all your facts. And your charts. Right? And references. Right? and sources, right, and all that other shit didn't mean a damn thing when it came to your wife. Right? It didn't work. You couldn't change her mind. There it is. You could not work this out in a communication form. And you lost. So now you're sitting there with a bunch of other dudes in the same boat, talking about how you women should consider, right, and hear us out and change your ways and think differently and change. You women, and then Pearl here, right, adding to the fire. Yes, it's women's fault and this and that. And yes, they lie. And yes, they do whatever the hell they want, and feminism and all this other shit, and forget the rookie mistake from day one. There is no communication. There is no negotiation. There is none of that shit. It's just game. The chess of love and war. You sit down with your so-called partner and you play. That's it. And you played a shitty hand, and that's why you ended up here now. And for his show being a political show, right, he's been inserting here and there, right, and getting the damn Myron in there, and now the red pillars and this and that, because he's in the same boat. It's another thing that's interesting. And by the way, this is connected to the politics world. It's all connected, right? But anyways, there you go. It's as simple as can be, right? Crowder failed message, or actually failed marriage, and now he's here, right? Talking about how women should reconsider their actions, and couldn't understand that their actions are reactions to other actions. But that's next level. Anyways, let's continue and finish it up.
Well, I have a litmus test for you.
Okay, well, your mistake would be assuming a woman's genuine about anything ever.
There it is. Pearl, who is a woman hater and a woman herself, ironically, right? She's more of a masculine woman, and she said it herself. She's been debunked, right, by me, right? But nobody cared, right? Everything she knows about women, she supposedly learned from her dad. That's right, her father. Not her mother. She had no mother. Well, I mean, obviously she did, but she wasn't there. It was all her dad. This is what the classic, I'm going to continue my father's legacy, only I'm a woman and cannot. Right? But I'm going to try. That's what this is. That's what Pearl's all about. Everything her father ever said is the shit that she regurgitates, right, out into the world, which is the same shit that Crowder here is now advocating for, right? Well, women lie, and women deceive, and women this, and women... And again, not either of them. What about the guys? And again, I know you don't want to hear it. I know. I'm not saying the guys it's the fault, right? Or the problem. But I do not see a single, maybe, all the facts. Let's get all the facts. So what they're saying ultimately, and this is my whole damn point, they're literally saying that women run the world, right? And women make the choices. And women do what they want, and they lie, and then they deceive, and they do everything, and they have all the chips, and all the cards, and all the rules. That's what they're saying. That's like saying, well, the lionesses run the fuck. They're the king of the jungle. The lionesses, right? They're kings. The lionesses had said when I can and cannot eat, and this and that, and then I am a lion, the real king of the jungle. I give no credit to no lionesses, right, to be king. or make a choice or say this. And this is where, again, lose a couple subscribers, and this ain't popular. I know, 100%. As we speak, this video right now, I'm watching it in real time. Like, you can't see it, but let me see. Oh, there it is. This little number has been changing, right? Going up every couple of seconds. That means, there it is. You saw that? That means that actively, as we speak, as I record this video here right now, people are watching this and liking it. Overwhelmingly 753. And again, if this was a democratic process, right, there it is again, right? So you see that I don't lie. If this was a democratic process, right, everybody would vote to say that these two are right. And it's women's fault. But I've been saying it all along, day in, day out. This ain't a democratic process. Right, there it is. You can vote all you want and like all you want. At the end of the day, it means not a damn thing in the real world, because this ain't a team player game. This ain't, oh, we're going to fix this together. That was the deception. That is ultimately the biggest problem of all these guys, all of them. You can't be, well, see, wife or girlfriend or side chick, whatever it is. You see, everybody, we all believe that you should give me a chance. That's not how it works. Not by a long shot. You see, in her world, that's all it is. Her world. She is the only woman in the world. And therefore deserves. That's why you have that stupid Tom Clancy. No, it's not Tom Clancy. Julian Clancy or whatever the hell. That whole, the woman, right? That took out her kids. And now you have all these women rallying behind her saying it's not her fault. That's why you have that. Because they're not looking at the facts. They don't care about none of that. They identify with her. And they see her as themselves having the same damn problems, and therefore want to justify the stupid shit that she did. Right? And saying it ain't her fault, it's someone else's fault, usually a guy. Right? That's what it is. Right? But again, and fundamentally, right? And ironically at the same time, right? Women do truly believe this. It's not their fault. They truly believe it and will say it. And that's why you have that. But then you got all these other guys. Well, these women are evil. And blah, blah, blah. Right? Nope. You see, the real problem was you took them seriously. You're the dumbass sitting there going, well, that's what she thinks. That's what she said. Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to tell you, right? A lion does not concern himself with the opinions of a sheep. The tiger monkey story. Every other video that I make. Anything that is taken seriously, right, and matters, only happens because you took it seriously and made it a matter. Understand that, my viewers, my new subscribers, right? I'll take the right. So if you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, comment down below. 760 likes as we speak. Because 760 dudes, right? Because I trust me, there ain't no women on this. Believe and agree that Pearl here and Crowder here are right. And it's women's fault. But no, the truth is 760 dudes, including these two dumbasses right here, right, blame the woman for all their problems. That's what that is. Just as Pearl's dad here probably blamed her mom, right, and convinced her that all the problems, yes, probably, and it's probably true. They are initiated by women. They are started by women, but that's what they do. They're fire starters. Guess what you are? Homework for ya. Right? But anyways. Supposed to be a fireman. Come on, guys. They're fire starters. What do you think you are? Right? You're the guy that puts out the fire. I mean, it can't get any simpler. Hard to do. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to do. But the first step is to understand. Right? You can handle it. You can do it. Hell, you got all the tools. That is what you do. Right? That's what I come into play, right? I'm telling you what, here it is. Anyways, let's finish this video up because again, I went on a rant.
Make her prove she's genuine. How can you tell? What do her actions say? You know.
There it is. Right? It's amazing. Well, how prove that what she's saying? Yeah. How do you do that? How do you do that, Pearl? You're a woman. How do you do that? How? Look at her actions. Yeah, exactly. But how do you get those actions to be the actions that you want? That's where I come into play again. Pearl will never tell you that. Because Pearl here, right? Her mind works as a team player. Hence the Julian Clancy crap right now. Now, I'm not confusing the names, it's just funny to me. Look, Tom Clancy, because, last name, the video game. Anyways, reference. All right, let's continue.
But first, I'm going to show you a montage of women who were at one point feminist, and I would argue most of them, when you watch this, still are, but saying, actually, I do want to be a wife now. I do.
So women are lying to you.
I don't want.
It does. Look, here's the point, ultimately, right? Because he's going to come with his evidence in the video and this and that. And then Pearl here just continues to say they're lying. They're lying. Yes, they are a bunch of damn liars. Ultimately, what they're saying, though, is that you're sitting there waiting for them to tell you what they want so that you can turn around and give them what they want. But understand, I'm telling you, right, how simple it really is. If you understood the true game, the true nature of what you are and what they are. Okay? I'll give it to you right now. It's this simple. It's listen to what they say, not do what they say. Do you see the difference? Listen to what they say. Don't do what they say. Big difference, and that is what makes you the man. But anyways, you're welcome. Let's continue.
Want to be boss babe feminist. But what I want you to do, as these people have the revelation, I want you to, just with this montage, count how many times you hear an ask or a demand.
Here it is, an ask and a demand. What is that? Yes, fundamentally different things, but the role is the same. An ask, a want, right? In a demand, yes, they're different, but it is ultimately the goal is to get you to do, what did I say? Do what they say. Now, what did I say again? It's listen to what they say, not do what they say. I know it's hard to do. But if you, my viewers, my new subscribers, understand what I am saying, this is next level. A league of only the 1% of men that get the game, that understand the fundamentals. I understand the difference between what I just said right there and what he is saying, right? Do you see the opposite? Crowder here literally said, between a want and a demand, that's an order. I want you to do this. You see, it's an order. I'm telling you, listen to the order. Yes. Listen to what she wants. Yes. Don't do what she wants. don't do what she says. You understand? It takes a level of mastery. Yes, to master this. Because as a guy, right, we fall for shit like this because we're not looking for it, right? It's just randomly. She may say, oh, you know what I want today, right? Some stupid shit. I want a nice coffee or whatever the hell. And we ain't thinking in the moment that we are being told what to do or whatever the hell, right? I feel like a nice coffee, man. Right? You know what I'm craving, right? Blah, blah, blah. We turn around. Oh, shit. Let's get her a nice coffee, right? You want it now, right? What flavor? Because to us, that's how simple it is. That's how simple it really is to us. And that's how it works in logic world. Yes, oh, my girl wants an iced coffee. All right. Let me get you an iced coffee. Now turn that around. Hey, I need a BJ right now. You think she's going to turn around? Oh, my man needs a BJ. Well, right, that's not how it works. Because fundamentally, what I am saying is that this is how they work. That's what it is. It was a dumb example, but dumbass example. But no, it is an example nonetheless. Right? Now, yes, once you must master it and shit, there's a way to ask for it in our world, is what I'm saying. Anyways, okay. Let's continue. So Crowder here is going to give you his take on the demands and the wants, but I already just gave you the damn answer. I already told you. Pearl here is saying they're lying. Right? I'm telling you, yes, listen to what they want. That's all the clues that you need. Oh, she likes iced coffee. Okay. Sounds good. Right? Oh, you're craving an ice cream. Okay. Sounds good. But I'm not going to get it. I understand. It's the same thing they do. They know we love BJs, right? They know what we want. But guess what? Spoiler alert. They don't give it to you. They use it against you. Us. Why can't you see? This is what you must do. Yes, again, it's hard. Hard work. You don't like it. You don't agree with it. No one does. Because it seems like we're doing something else. Well, maybe a game? Maybe true negotiation? Maybe true communication? You just gotta know how. Anyways, let's continue.
Let's watch.
There's this machine
course.
that can undo the apocalypse.
It's almost like they timed this damn thing to ruin my videos. But anyways, all right, let's continue.
One of the saddest realizations I recently had was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day.
There it is. Now look, Crowder here, right? Literally just is a drinking game. She asked. Nope, you missed it, Crowder. You missed it. What did she say? This is what I mean about listening to what they say. All right, and then I'm going to add the other part. Check this out. She said, as a liberal woman, right there is your clue number one. Basically, she's a liberal woman, right? And everything that comes with that. A bunch of stupid tard, right? And dumbass points of views and opinions and all this other crap. But she accepts that and understands that, which means Pearl here, believe it or not, is half right. She's a lying sack of shit. And I don't mean Pearl, I mean this girl. But understand, here's the part, this is what I said. Listen to her. Then she says, as this type of woman who is a lying sack of shit, right? And a damn liberal, right? A tard, left tard, if you will. Is hard for me to have, right? Or get what she really wants, which is a conservative dude. Ironically, right? But all she is stating is the truth. You see, most guys that see a liberal girl and everything that comes with it, all the stupid shit that comes out of her mouth, right, would not touch this, right? Or is hard to get to because all of the liberal shit comes out of her dumbass mouth, right? But what did I say? I said listen to her, not do what she says. So she is stating the obvious, right? She also giving you the answer at the same time, right? It's hard for me to get. So what is she saying? Right? And if Pearl here is correct, at least half, she's lying. But she's lying. You don't know what she's lying about. She ain't lying about what the statement. I'll tell you that right now. She is, however, lying, right, about her getting a conservative guy. See, the problem here is that it's not up to her. That's the problem. So if you made it this far, you got your answer. There it is, right? You see a real man, a lion, king of the jungle, does not concern himself with the opinions of a sheep. So her dumbass opinions would mean not a damn thing to you because at the end of the day, all you want is her. Right? So you would do what a king does and gets what he wants. That's it. Solving her dumbass problem in the process. There you go. That, my friends, is how it's done. However, nobody likes this take because they don't see how this can indeed be done. Not to mention, it's not politically correct. Right? You put a bunch of damn women and guys. So what do you think about what was just said? Oh, outrage, right? And pissed off. And you be all unanimously, your little opinions and 10 cents about what I just said is toxic masculinity and her, what about her boundaries and all this other stupid shit, and failed to realize what dumbass Pearl over here said since part 1. She's a liar. She's full of shit. But you would rather accept all the shit that comes out of her mouth because of your beliefs, right? The original beliefs that she and the boundaries and respect and all this other shit, and that they could say and vote and want, and that's Crowder's problem. Hence the video. So let's finish it.
Who is not a conservative?
Do I wish I had the ability to be at home and to be able to take on the traditional woman's role in a home? Absolutely.
There it is. Do I wish I can do all this other shit? Everything that she just said she wished she can do, guess what? It's not dependent on her. Crowder here is under the belief that it is. And that is his problem. You understand? That's how simple. I just broke it down. Just like that. In seconds. Crowder here, ask. It's an ask. It's a want. Yes, Crowder. Yes. What are you doing about it, though? Right?
Ask.
Do I give off more masculine?
They're lying. They're saying I want to stay home for like Chad, you know.
There you go. Pearl in all of her infinite wisdom. Oh, man, Pearl's a dumbass. But look, she gets, again, she's a woman, which is why she gets certain things, whether accidentally or not. You heard this? See, she wants to stay home, but for like a Chad. What is she saying? Or Chad wouldn't give her the stay-at-home shit because he's a Chad. Ironically. And sad at the same time. Because the shit that she wants, right, can indeed be given to her, but not by a Chad, because a Chad, right, does not concern himself with such things. Like being tied the hell down. Understand this. So Pearl, while being a dumbass, still hits some truthful truths. She can't explain them, She could just basically randomly bark them out. Right? I'm here, however. I'm explaining to you right there. Because all she sees is exactly the problem. Right? Crowder here has. Crowder is not a Chad. Right? This woman here, yes, she wants all the conservative shit. Pearl here is from a Chad, but a Chad will not give her the conservative shit because again, he doesn't. That's what makes him a Chad, right? You get it? It's the great paradox. What makes the dude attractive is the very damn thing that makes him not being able to give her the shit that she wants, supposedly. Like she's obviously lying. But again, like I said, which I'm not lying, is that this woman here, right, it's not up to her. It's up to the Chad. You see? There it is. Paradox. Right? And Crowder here failed in his own marriage. Right? That's what happened. He wasn't able to hit the actual points and thought it's just a basic relationship like every other guy believes it to be. Right? And that you can sit a woman down and negotiate each other's happily ever after. That's not how it works.
Feeling energy? Yeah. Am I a good housekeeper? No. Have I ever been a good housekeeper? No.
I have this eternal struggle where it's like,
all right, Pearl, where the hell's your lying part? Right? Why didn't Pearl say her 10 cents right there? Right? Am I a good housekeeper? No. Do I know how to clean and cook? No. Do I do this? No. Why didn't you say she's lying, Pearl? Huh? See what I mean? They're picking and choosing. And ironically, they can't see what I am literally pointing out. Right? Yes, she doesn't clean. She doesn't know how to do it. But she would for a man that she wants. Understand, this is how simple it really is. Again, hard to do. But understand, it can indeed be done. You just got to know how. And yes, she's a lying sack of shit. Right? This is why I say listen again to what she's saying. She's giving you the clues. Do I cook? Here's how simple it really is. Okay? And let's take that dumbass premise right there. She said, am I a good housekeeper? No. Do I cook and clean? No. Do I do this? No. However, if you can make her do just one of these simple tasks, guess what? She looks at you as the man. There it is. Pretty simple, right? Hard to do. Don't get me wrong. Again, hard to do. But it's simple. Simple mathematics. Right? Before you know it, she's sitting there in the damn round table with a bunch of her dumbass friends. Well, this guy made me do the thing I never do. I was sitting there cleaning and getting ready for him to show up. And I had a big ass sandwich for him. I think I'm in love. And you got a little circle jerk of girls, right? Aha, hee hee hee. Congratulating this woman because she just succeeded in landing herself a man. That's how it works. And that's how it's always gonna work. That's it. So you're welcome once again if you made it this far, right? I know it. It's funny. It is. Right? Great paradox. But there it is. Right? Pretty simple, man. You gotta stop following the crowd. I've said it in plenty of damn videos. No pun intended there, right? Crowder here. But it's not what people opinion. It's not what they wish it was. It's not what they vote in. It ain't none of that shit. The universe and the world have state laws. Unbreakable laws like gravity, right? Time, space, and right, all that shit. Nature, There's codes in this world of ours. And all the voting and opinion and bitching and crying is not going to change it. And this is one of them. Right? That's how it works. All right. Let's finish it off for reals this time. That sounded bad again. Let's finish this video for reals.
Like, I want my husband to be the provider, make all the money, pay all the bills, do the adulting things, fix everything around the house, take care of my car, take the trash out, make all the plans, handle our finances. So basically do everything while I just lie around and like only do things when I feel like doing them.
A guy is asking.
I mean, this is so simple. I see this and laugh, literally and figuratively, right? You got Crowder over here. Ask, counting 20,000 ask. Yes. Those are nothing but clues. That's all it is to a real man. See, a real man heard all of that shit. Okay. All right. So you want me to handle everything? All right, I'm going to handle you first. Then we'll get to you lying around like a dumbass, right? And doing whatever you feel like. I mean, can it be that? Is it this hard? Is it? Not to the 1%. And this, again, this is what I show you and offer to you, my viewers. The truth. The answers. Here it is. You ain't going to get them from Tate. You ain't getting them from the Red Pill community or the damn Manosphere or any other damn dating coach, because they miss it. They miss this. You ain't gonna get it from Peterson, right? No damn motivational coach, because they're all good at what they do. Yes, they're good at that. Myron and them, they're good at bitching, right? Crowder's a good political analyst and all that crap. Guess what they're not? They're not lovers. There it is. Pretty simple, right? Peterson's a good psychologist, but he's not a lover. Guess what I am? I am a lover. I am a lion. I am a player. And this is what the game is all about. Being a player and playing the game. So there you go. There it is. It can't get any simpler than what I just said right there at the end. Right? Anyways, I'll even give you some more.
Asking you like what your goals are, and you're talking about how you want to continue to go back to school and you want to do this and you want to do that. They're not hearing that you want to, they're not hearing that you want to nurture your family.
I don't believe in feminism. I think that if men are willing to do more and do more, then they should make more. That's the first argument. Everybody's like, men shouldn't make more money than women. I don't want to be a carpenter. Get up for me. I want your seat.
So women only want traditional relationships when it benefits them.
No, Pearl. You dumbass. Oh my. It literally, there it is. Every single one of these videos that I didn't pre-watch, by the way, right, that Crowder here is using, they're all literally saying the same damn thing. I don't want to be a carpenter. Exactly. Guess who can be? You. I'm not saying to do it, but the clues are right there. She's saying be a man. I'm not going to be a man because she's not a man. That's what she's saying. Pretty simple, right? Simple take. And I'll prove it to you.
So when they're saying, oh, I want a guy that, like, think about it. They don't talk about any of the downsides of a traditional relationship, like listening to everything he says.
Well. What did I say? She barks shit out, right? Accidentally hits one of the points and doesn't explain or understand what the hell she just said, but accidentally hit it, and nonetheless. And that is my point. What did she just say? The downside about listening to it. She's giving you the answer. Now, how do you get this girl here to do it? That's what Pearl is missing. How do you get this girl to do what you said? Which ultimately is indeed the actual task. Since we're no longer beating around the bush. Right, there it is. There it is.
That's kind of annoying, right?
It's annoying. Yeah, see? It's annoying. She didn't say it can't be done. It's annoying. Yes, you don't want to do the work. That's the work. Right?
Honey, I want to get ice cream. We're not eating ice cream. Aw.
Pearl, bless her dumbass heart. Right there it is. It's just like that. A stupid comment gives you the answer. Honey, I want ice cream. We ain't getting ice cream. That's it. That is it. It couldn't have been said any better, right? Than what Pearl accidentally, dumbassly, just said right there. There it is. Just like that. And everybody overlooks this. These 818 likes, because it's been still going up. And I'll prove it to you. Let's go some damn comments. All right. Marriage doesn't exist when you can just leave because you feel like it and take half your shit of the finances. That's called a scam. There you go. All right. And all of these, I guarantee you, every single one of these comments is basically saying everything that Crowder is saying. All these women, right? It's their fault, and they choose the laws, and they do this and they do that, and then missed what Pearl said right there. How simple it is, right? Refuse to hear that. But you hear all the complaints and all the wants.
There's no reason we should get rid of those pieces of chivalry, all for feminism.
Me and all my liberal friends want to be traditional housewives.
What are they? They're all saying the same thing.
Well, not all of us, but most of us.
Yeah.
No, all of you.
Again, the traditional has to come with obedience.
Problem is, we don't like.
Oh, there it is again. The traditional has to come with the obedience, yes, but how do you do it? This is the disconnect. This is the problem. Crowder is just another guy that doesn't know how to do this. Pearl here is stating the obvious. All right. They are literally saying, make me do it. And you not see this? Can you not see this? How do you do it? That's the controversial part, right? Because now we're in the territory of, right? All the movies, everything you see in the media, in the news, right? On YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and everything under the sun and every little debate and all this shit all around the world, right? Have this same problem. Right? Well, what does she want? What is she saying? Women, right? Feminism. Equal rights. All this other shit. Why do you think the Tom Clancy shit? I know. Julian Clancy shit. Why do you think that is a thing? Why do you think you have all these women sitting there, right? Basically defending Julia or whatever the hell, Clancy. Kid killer, right? And not one has said anything about the father. Not one has asked, hey, where the hell are all the husbands? All the guys. Where's the boyfriends of all these dumbass chicks running around in the street with kids, right? Holding hands and basically going to bat and defending Julia Clancy, whatever the hell. Where's the guys? Huh? Where's the husbands? Where's the dudes? You see what really happens, and I'll break it down. I was going to do a whole ass video, but I don't think I need to. Right? What really is going on is all these women said, I'm going to do my own damn thing. Stop me. I'm going to go out and protest. Stop me. I'm going to go take our daughter or son, and I'm going to go out there in the internet and make a video. Right, stop me. And then I'm going to sit there and defend Julian Clancy and the horrors that she did. Stop me. And then we're going to stop me. And then I'm going to say this and say that and stop me. And then that's what that is. And not a single one of these pieces of crap stopped their woman. That's how simple this really is. It ain't controversial. It just is what it is. But nobody wants to touch it because of what I just said. Nobody wants to touch it. But that's what that is. Pearl here herself. They're a bunch of damn liars. And the moment a woman grabs a kid and press record to justify the stupid shit that Julian Clancy did, right, clearly does not respect or, right, follows the rules of any real man, because there ain't one. So there you go. But out of desperation, and I've said it, stop me. That's what they're saying, stop me. Instead, the world is taking them seriously and saying, all these women, if they said that, let's take the kids away. You must report her, divorce her, leave her. If my wife grabbed my kid and sat and recorded, she clearly did it. That means you are not relevant. You mean not a damn thing in her world. So you're half right in leaving them in the hell. Hey, this chicken is broken. Ain't nothing much to do, right? However, it's a good measuring stick, right, at the end of the day. All right. If your girl is picking up your son or daughter and pressing record, clearly it says more about you than it will ever say about her. But Crowder here doesn't get that. No one does. Right? But anyways. There you go, because this video got a little dark. Right? Anyways, my subscribers, I'm pretty sure, at least the real ones that understand and get this, got to this point anyway. So, no need to worry. Right? At the end, like I said, all my videos, all the good shit's at the very end somehow. It just seems to happen this way, right? No editing, none of that. So there you go, right? Again, if you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, help me help you. Instead of helping Pearl, look at this. It's been going up. Like after like after like after like. All this means is, again, 830 dumbasses agree with Crowder on how women, right, run the world. They're the man. They're the ones making the decisions. They rule. Well, guess what? And again, we'll end with this. If they rule the world, if she gets to do what she wants, if she gets what she wants, that's the classic, have my cake and eat it too. And guess what? You don't get any, right, for being a dumbass. So there you go. I'll see you on the next one.